running in this bitch. It's so weird. I'm back to using one monitor because my dad stole my second monitor because, reasons.
It's usually reasons.
When you live at home.
Well, I know the reasoning behind it, but it's more, like, family personal matter or whatever.
Mm.
I don't want to get into details. There's just been some recent development, like this sort of issues that's been like kind of going on between my parents without us kids knowing. But then like we were recently like notified of what's been going on, and it's not pleasant. So I don't want to get into details of it.
Yeah, I could say I don't really have any way of having those kinds of issues in my life. Father walked out, so you know.
Man. Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, family stuff.
Yeah, I never foresaw that this development happen ever within the family.
You'll never see it coming until it does.
Yeah. I guess just because I never like really saw what's been happening in the background, so like was never able to tell until it's too late.
Yeah.
But now you're missing your second monitor, huh?
Yeah, because my dad took it, like he's currently out of the house. He took it with him. I'm pretty sure to like. I actually don't know. I don't actually know. Don't know 100% reason why he has it. Like he's not like moved out of the house or anything. He's just like both my parents are just like taking time apart from each other for a few days.
Yeah.
For a reason with Geezy, you know about what's been going on with Tessa. She is actually going to be interviewed for her graduate program or whatever it was called for this coming Wednesday.
I know we've actually been messaging each other about it. So.
They're just out of like not in the same household together. Like my mother's still here. My dad is currently staying at his coworker buddy's friend's. He's staying at his friend's place for a few days, and I guess he like took my second monitor for like computer reasons or something. I'm not 100% sure.
Oh.
But
I'm sorry to hear it.
Or maybe he might be using it for his PlayStation. I'm not sure. Either way, I'm missing my second monitor, so I'm not gonna be able to re-chat while raiding. It's a bit sad. But
yeah, that's a bummer. I just got a second monitor for my birthday from my brother, and it's really nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a TV, so I just use that. The thing is, I just use it to put a video. I don't really use it for anything else. But I mean, having a giant TV as a monitor isn't practical, so that's why.
Yeah.
It's still pretty cool. I used to play on the big TV, and it was cool.
There was a time actually when
I'm not a fan of playing on TVs. Just
big.
Too big. Which is funny because my monitor's way bigger than I thought it would be when I got it.
Really?
It's like,
That's why I have a monitor on my desk, so I prefer that over TV.
now I'd call it perfect size because like it's like perfectly fits in my field of view, but
Yeah,
it's still really big for a monitor.
Well, if it's bigger, you can see the AOE's better.
Yeah, there you go.
That won't step me out of them.
You can see it better, but that doesn't mean you can get out of them better.
True.
Well, I mean, that really depends on how quickly your monitor can display the information, though.
That's true, yes. Hello, Solitaire.
Hello?
The next time I get a monitor, I'll probably get a 144 hertz.
Once it gets here, we can.
Excuse me.
Yeah, excuse. Once Solitaire gets in here, we shall get this road started.
Yes.
I'm excited.
This is the furthest I've ever gotten with any of the Shadowbringer raid tiers.
This is the farthest I've gotten into a raid tier period. Before that, E10S was the
Me
farthest.
too. Me too.
And I never touched the Omegas, so...
I was never around when like before Shadowbringers. Like I joined. I started playing the game like shortly after it came out, so I was never around during when the other stuff was current.
I hit max level around the time E12S came out. No, Monastery.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Yeah, when Monastery came out.
Yeah, close
Well,
enough.
like Stormblood?
So,
Yeah,
on the way to the end of... On the way to Shadowbringers.
Oh, okay.
Shadowbringers was my first launch, but... Stormblood was the first expansion I played through. That's why I always talk about me missing my fairy abilities. And when Spleen and Eos were unique, and Eos could basically solo heal a dungeon.
Oh my god, I remember that. I used to play Scholar a lot, and when they changed it, I just switched to White Mage.
It's so disappointing. I loved when my fairy could just heal for me in low-level dungeons, because then it's like, I could focus on the thing that scholars are known for. Ruin.
Royal or Ruin.
Royal.
Yeah,
any other
and then-
spell that isn't
And
healing.
they eat their flow stacks. You know how before you could just like it just had
Just
like a
use them
cooldown.
whenever.
Yeah, and you were like a pool of mana all the time, a lot of MP.
Yeah,
all the
I
time. That
like
was
going
awesome.
into fights with 3 stacks.
Yeah, I missed that. That was really cool.
It was such a random change. I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Why you do this to me?
Yes.
Because it helps
bummer.
a lot. Especially when you're solo to have those extra Aether Flow stacks.
Mm-hmm.
But even for raiding, it's just... That's 3 extra abilities.
Yeah.
Pre-pull.
Hopefully they put it back. I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't
Nice.
care anymore. I can live without it now. Because, I mean, I know the rotation.
You got used to
Yeah.
it now, huh?
I'm used to how it is, but I do miss it. Just like I miss the fairies being unique. I
Yeah,
hope
that
they
was
bring
really
back Celine's buff at some point, though. I like the idea of being able to give people haste on a whim.
Yes, yeah. It was
Although,
haste, and
for
then what
some
was the other one?
rotations... the other one is the one we still have. Whispering Dawn. Oh, wait, no, it was, I think
The
Illumination.
one that
used to be
took off
Celine's. Oh,
like
the
if whatever
Isuna!
you had. Yes, that
The
one. That was the
Isuna
other
one, yes!
Mhm.
Alright, so here's my question for you all. So in the live letter, Yoshi P was like, there was one class getting a major overhaul, and we'll know more about it in
Scholar.
September. What class is it? Like, it's an existing class.
It's gonna be
It's getting
Scholar or
overhauled, and
Summoner.
we'll play
I'm saying
differently.
it.
Do you think it's Summoner? I think it's Summoner.
I think it's Summoner or Scholar. It's going to be one of them.
One of the Arcanist-based
They
ones.
want to
Do you,
differentiate.
do you
them
think
more,
that
I'm
maybe,
sure of
like,
it.
they're getting separated? Like, permanently?
I don't think they'll be separated, but I do think they'll be distinctly different.
I think it was they wanted to fix the summoner thing. I guess they're having issues like when they're doing their rotation that I think the pet doesn't go off at the time they need it to. So I think they were like
That's
trying
an
to
issue
fix
with both,
that.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
Oh,
I
it might be
see.
both.
I have mixed feelings about the idea of losing my pet. On one hand, this means that the abilities will be more reliable because they
Mhm.
won't get clipped by the
animation.
pet delaying the cast.
Right. I don't
on the
know.
other hand,
like,
I
the
would
pet
miss the
won't
fairy.
totally go away in the sense that, like, you'll cast
If it
a
appears
fairy
when I'm
type spell
casting-
and you'll get a fairy, right? Do the thing, but
Like, if it appears when I'm casting, then I'm not, like, super against it. It's just kind of sad, because then I won't have that passive healing.
Mhm.
So I
see,
hope
what
they
also leads me
increase
to the summoner
abilities.
conclusion, right, is, like, he was talking about how, like, having the pet and like
The
having
summoner
high
suffers
glamours
from
has
it.
led to another problem, and they think they found a workaround solution for it, right?
I do think Summoner suffers from the pet. Because, like, Bahamut and Phoenix are way more reliable than the, the number of times I've clicked since my Iggy, whatever the ability's called, the ultimate one. Yeah, no, not the assaults. Those I don't usually clip. But
for the,
the
not that one.
ignite
Like
and like
Akmorn ability or whatever.
the long cooldown one.
Their 3-minute cooldown abilities. Okay.
Yeah, they're in Kindle, Iggy and Kindle, I think.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
She's still.
Well, hopefully they won't take away the pets though, because I love like. The
I love my
carnies and
Carbuncles, though.
everything. Yeah.
I think the pet has always been the balancing issue with that class.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think you're right.
I do hope at bare minimum they allow out of combat pets.
No, we're gonna lose Dragon now.
All right.
Just
I mean, that's
have,
what
like,
minions are, dude. Like, what?
Yeah, I mean, just make them minions for. Well,
For
They're a little
leveling up
bigger
a
than
certain
minions,
extent
aren't
in Summoner?
I don't know. I just want to see something where we still have carbuncles and my fairies,
Ah, fuck.
even if they're not used for combat-related reasons.
Maybe you can just have it like follow you around, and but they're not really gonna do anything. You know, it's just something.
Yeah.
You know, you're a scholar. I don't know.
Just to say, yeah, it's a scholar.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we're doing the same spots we usually do, right?
Yeah, same clock positions.
No adjustments need to be made there.
Yeah. Was that?
Probably not unless we want to have me start tanking or Matto start tanking. That's really, I guess, the next decision.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
But that would be only 2 spots. I think we'd swap. I think all the others can stay the same, right?
Yeah.
That was a deference to you, Light.
Start with the heart attack, then go with the smaller heart attack.
In a sense, that we should just like not only like for Shiva, but for Titan, we should have our parties, our light parties.
Yeah.
That's right. We need to do light parties.
So
Is
it's
it 2 parties for Titan? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Healers based off tanks.
It'll be healer stacks.
it's like people who are in clock positions between like 4 and like between like 4 1 at 3D 4 and 1 and A. I don't know.
The 2 DPS sandwiching the healers is there.
Yeah, I was thinking of the other one from E12S, like how we had our own like parties,
Yeah.
our own like light parties.
Yeah, it's basically like that as well, yeah.
It's our usual
Yeah.
light parties, right?
It's like 2 DPS, 1 healer, and then 1 tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the tanks have taken their light party buddies. Okay.
So
This changes based off of who's the main tank at the time, though, right?
Yeah, I think you
is
have
there a
to
tank
like.
swap? Does high damage?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the tanks.
I'd say
So the
start
tank,
with Motto
so
then.
tank buster goes on both tanks, and we have to swap.
Right.
Unless you guys.
You can invuln it.
Yeah, if we're going with involving, I want Motto to take the first one.
Well, here's the thing.
No, we both have to take it at the same time.
Yeah, it's at the-
Yeah, because well, then it doesn't matter then.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
that's a lot of healing on you
Well,
guys.
I'll do what
We
you
have
wanna
a
do.
Gunbreaker and a Dark Knight.
I could throw an X-Tug on the Gunbreaker, but I need that Benny on Motto.
And the thing is, like, we're not gonna be able to invuln every single tank buster. We have to.
You gotta mitigate some of the later ones.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So maybe we could practice tank swapping this one, and if we feel comfortable with it, then we can start doing more of it. If not, then we could just invuln the first one and then the second one. Just
see where we can.
or the second.
See where we can find our invuln spots.
Yeah, I would try to spread out the invulns, mind you. If you can manage to tank one with only one invuln.
So okay, so you're saying if we invuln it, we don't need to swap, right?
Yeah, you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't think you need to.
Yeah, because I think
Unless it hits both targets.
it does hit both.
It does
targets,
hit both targets.
but,
But I
We
think
both
I
have
think
to invuln
one
it.
I think one only takes a smaller hit than the other though.
No, here's how the Tank Buster works. Both tanks are targeted by the Tank Buster. They both get hit at the exact same time, and the Tank Busters applies a slash resistance and a magical resistance down.
Yeah.
Onto each tank respectively. So they have to swap in order to not take lethal damage from their respective Tank Buster that they just got hit by.
Okay, so they have to swap.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But
but
if they swap properly, then it can be healed through.
Yeah, one will
okay,
be,
yeah, but
I think the main tank gets targeted by the physical, the off tank gets targeted by the magical. They need to
And then
swap
the other way around.
so the off tank becomes the new main tank to take the physical. Main tank becomes
Hmm.
the off tank takes the
Well,
magical.
the physical damage would probably come from the auto. I'm assuming, right?
I don't know if the
Um,
will last that long. I didn't pay attention to how long it was.
Yeah, I don't really know about tanks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'd say just swap to be safe. I don't think it's worth ignoring it and then getting cleaved somehow. Well, not cleaved, but burnt.
Just wham!
Wham.
Right.
Yeah.
Well then, because I think it comes pretty early in the fight, right?
It's
so,
very early.
do you want me to pull it and then Matto take over afterwards?
And I think one of you, actually, whoever's off tank, you have to turn on your tank stance, or it's gonna nuke whatever DPS is highest.
Yeah, it needs to be the two top people with enmity.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's the one thing I know.
so yeah, Keezy.
Wait, both of them?
Yeah, you need to both need to have your stances on. What makes sense that Keezy will start off the fight as main tank because he can just do his opening burst and just rip massive.
Yeah, rip it.
Just make sure you have aggro.
Yeah.
Second aggro.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Well,
don't
okay,
take out
but the
at
way to
some-
guarantee top aggro is for one to pull, right, and then the other one to provoke it off without shirking.
Yeah, because from what I saw in the video...
That is how you
while they're
guarantee
doing
that
it-
they're on top, right? Like that was the tactic used in E8.
I think so, yeah.
I don't pay attention to what tactic was used in 8.
I know, but that's what I'm telling you, right? I don't know. Let's try it. I guess I'll pull it.
Yeah, I was gonna
We'll
say
see what happens
try
from
it.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
and then you can see what works best.
yeah.
You can always turn your stance on a bit later into the fight as well.
Yeah, model 15 pads.
But it depends how early the buster comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think it's like the first thing, so.
No, it's like
Yeah, I know it's pretty early, but...
solitary. There we go.
I'll leave it on for now, we'll see what happens.
Trial and error, gentlemen. Trial
Oh, that's it. That's it.
and error.
What's the worst thing you want to do? We die?
Exactly.
Basically.
Let's just reposition clocks. And that's AoE.
How hard is this gonna hit?
Bad.
Matter, you want to cover that one, or you want me to cover that one?
I can cover the first one.
Alright.
Alright, watch north.
What'll it be?
Junction C. We're heading
Ugh.
Oh god, spread first, okay. Wait,
Side,
Right,
side
right
spread.
to safe.
alright, let me just get out. This hopefully won't cleave anyone.
Ooh.
Oh.
Model with two. Model having two. Okay, so it's good. So pass.
Leviathan and
north,
Ramu.
south, north south.
So north,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
North south.
And then we're spread.
Ah, I got hit by one. Ow, there's another shot. Ow.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
I didn't realize there was gonna be a second one. Oof.
go to
Hey, there's
Like, does your parse tell us who was top threat and second top threat? Is that like a sortable option on there?
Yeah, but you can tell.
Nah,
Yeah,
I do not.
You
We'll
can
tell
tell
you.
unity levels why.
Did you have second enmity? Because I kept it the whole time.
I didn't have any.
Matto. That was a question from Matto. I'm sorry.
When it came, I didn't pay attention honestly.
So like on the enemy list, right? You should have like the little. It's like a yellow
Yeah.
or orange arrow telling you whether or not your threat's going up or down in comparison to like the main tank.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to it.
So you need to have that over everybody else. Everybody else's should be
Yeah,
green, or they're gonna
yeah.
get boned. Yeah.
So the conjunction mechanic, it's the like clean, the 2 seconds later, then it's the status.
Mm-hmm. It's usually if she starts with Shiva, it's a spread for both.
Yep. Lovely AoE.
Cool.
Ooh, I'm
No?
got agony.
Yeah.
North, West Pass, Shiva again.
Shiva.
So the Tiger's clean.
Yeah.
Left, west,
Left is safe.
Go out so the person can come in.
and then spread.
Ooh.
Inner cards in. Tight inter cards. In front of your
They
numbers.
enter cards.
And then, oh, I
And
think it's
spread again.
yes.
Cool.
Hit by 3. And then.
Tank busters.
I'm down though.
Yeah, this is not gonna go well. So who's getting the next hit?
Oh! Ooh!
So as main tank, I got the slashing resistance,
Alright, so you get
It was-
but it was only like a 5-second debuff, right?
So you can't. So we can't just like invuln it and then you just continue on with your business
Basically.
until the next one. That is, yeah.
Shiva again.
Just see the mechanics.
Oh, yeah, this is for the ice gold part.
Oh yeah, here it is. Diamond dust.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so you stack in the middle.
Ow. That hurt.
And depending on the groups, we slide for the stacks.
I'm so dead.
So it's like BC.
See. Okay.
That looks like fun.
Yeah, because we have to slide together and take that and immediately break apart.
Alright, so
Yeah, I think so. I think group 2 for that, I think they usually take either east or I can't remember.
like,
I need to look at the.
like in east, like the eastern side of the platform, and
Because I think group 1 always takes north. Usually. And then the other group takes the other. Whatever other side is open. But these markers are different, so.
yeah. These are just like I just write down. If there's like other markers used for this fight, I'm
Uh,
all these suggestions.
I don't think I have them. But they usually. Well, it's part to find it, but we can do it however we want. Usually they set markers where there's like A and they tell you, okay, so group 2 goes like A to B and then group 1 C to D, something like that. I only know group 1 always takes north. I'm not really sure for group 2 because I've always been on 1.
Yeah,
But we can just decide.
well, and, like what I've noticed is the save zones are always like opposite from each other for that.
Uh-huh.
So
I mean, this group went north and south, so I don't know if it really. As long as they're separated.
yeah,
Yeah, I think we can just pick wherever.
It's the icicles
Go
where
to.
people. It depends.
yeah. So I guess yeah, just pay attention to where everybody goes. Then, I guess.
It looks like you need to be. It looks like you need to be across from each other.
Yeah. Well, not really.
Or at least light parties need to be light parties.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not like proximity based on like how close you are to the other stack markers, just so you know, like,
Yeah, I think it's because there's only a few save spots, so you have to know where you have to go,
Yeah.
and
well,
the
I
other
guess-
group is gonna go to the other one.
Yeah. Well, I guess yeah. It's also like to help out, like to easily get to the safe zone on either side for the spread immediately afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Alright. Another Goshi. Okay, we're going.
Oh,
Too close.
Titan.
Alright, where she flees, and we need to stack. West side, with one, and get your healer buddies, healer light parties, not together.
No.
Light parties.
Wait. Then where were the light parties gonna go?
That's also a good question. In a
I would say
It's here, isn't it? Like I think
Yeah, I'd probably go one side and you go the other.
here, and then the other healer goes
I didn't even hear the
I think,
call.
here.
Like,
okay, yeah.
yeah. My best bet for that if we're if it's left side,
Yeah, I'll go by
goes to
4 and 1.
and the second healer goes to 3.
Yeah.
So north south. And
Yeah, I'll take the
vice versa.
northern ones and Sally can go to the southern ones.
Yeah, that could
Okay, that's fine as well. Vice versa. like-
wait. So, Solly's group is gonna go south, and
Yeah.
Luna's
Yeah.
group's gonna go north.
And Luna's going north.
Hold on.
It's not directly
Okay.
north. It's like
So like
Yeah,
here
it's like-
or
Well,
Slightly-
mark where you want them to be. And then, second of
4 and
all,
3 is
I think we
1
need
and
to swap the
2.
tanks from the groups because you're literally having the off tank
Oh.
run north and the main tank
Okay.
run south.
Okay, hold
And that's kind of
hold on,
antithetical
hold
too.
Hold on for a sec. Hold on for a sec. So what I'm trying to say is, like,
could be
right
south
after
as
the
well.
left. Hold on. Right after the left cleave, we go to a specific number. So Luna is healer 1. We go to 4. Healer 2 is solitaire. They go to 3. We both stack on those numbers, so we won't avoid clipping each other.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
basically
And
what
if
we're
it's the other side, is 1 and 2. Sorry. go
Yes, vice versa.
Mhm.
But
If that-
what we could do is to make the tank's lives easier. Solitaire's group can go to the northern number markers.
Yeah.
And Luna's can go to the southern number markers, just to make the tank's lives easier for that.
That could be fun too.
Okay. I also won't run all the way south because I do have to run south too.
Plus, that'll mess
Yeah.
up positionals too because the boss will then rotate after the cast, right?
Yeah.
To be
Mm.
south.
the boss places herself again. I'm pretty
Right,
sure,
but the way
yeah.
she's facing will change.
It'll always change.
True north, do it. I guess.
Okay.
Alright.
No early polling. Getting too busy and not
If you got used to Thancred, you could like do that really close.
Titan.
Titan.
Remember, Luna's southern numbers, solitary northern numbers. Delta side, Delta. Get your cards out. Numbers out. Behind your numbers.
And another stack.
Stack up.
That was my fault. I wasn't thinking.
How is it?
So,
You want to make
Not
sure
view
you're
my
on the
invuln,
same
Yeah.
see
side.
what happens here.
Not
Yeah.
while Solly's down.
Hi.
Yeah, so the tank that doesn't invuln that is still going to die. They're still gonna get hit by one of those
They need to be
debuffs.
healed.
Yeah.
They won't die, they just need to be healed. Well, they'll die if they don't get healed, but
Well, they
Hit,
also,
hit
they
was
don't
like
need
80k
to
hit.
well, like they
Yeah,
also, they also
throw a
get-
less straight.
They also get that resistance down debuff as well.
Yeah, but that doesn't affect them if they swap.
Yeah, it does, because I had the physical debuff, and then
Yeah,
she
yeah,
slashed
but
the
what I
shit
mean
out
is-
of me.
If you swap, she hits you with the magic, and Motto with the physical.
To take the
That's the
opposite
point of
one.
the swap.
See, okay, well... Alright,
So-
so then we're gonna have to invuln it if we're not gonna swap.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
I've
you
got
invuln
a
it, not
source.
swap them.
I've got a source talking to me here right now that says they need to swap in the cast, and the non-invuln tank needs cooldowns and heals. So somebody has to legit get hit by one of those.
Really?
All titties.
Yeah,
Oh,
which
for the
one? The main
Titan
tank
stack?
or the off tank?
Hot dog titty. No.
Let me ask.
For
Well,
the
I
Titan
think
stacks,
he's watching the stream, so he's probably hearing the conversation.
Okay, I mean, that's
Says
cool.
or they can both invuln, but then the next two sets of busters have to be done legit. So you can both invuln the first one, but then be ready for the second set of them.
you guys are gonna give us hell in the second one.
Alright.
Right.
Also,
It's
yeah,
easier to invuln first, invuln second, legit third. Okay.
I wanna pull the fight, invuln the first one, and then Motto wants to heavy cooldowns and take it from me. Is that what we want to do? And then he'll invuln the next one, and I'll take it off of him.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Also, for like the Titans and all that, for Titan and all that, I think what we have to do is have our light parties position at the same safe spot.
Yeah, stay close to
Like,
each other.
if it's like, let's say we have to go intercard, we have one group on one intercard and one on the other intercard that's safe.
Right, yeah, you gotta stay.
That way, when the AoE
Right.
goes off,
Okay,
we're
I
still
see what
sat.
you're saying. So, like, when we had to run over to this side,
Yeah,
right?
my group would have had to go with me, and
So we
Sully's
should have.
group would have had to go
Your
with Sully.
group should have hit back here, and Solly should have been
Yes.
behind 4,
That
and then
was-
gone in to stack here.
Oh, we don't even have to move in technically, but for the melees, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to move in.
For the melees, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask. So when
Okay,
you stay on the side.
I'll be right back. That's the fire alarm.
That's a fire alarm.
That's not good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
So
for
we're gonna
Shiva,
stay
run
on
apart.
the safe side, right? Like we're not gonna go back to our position.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll just stay on the safe side.
yeah.
We'll stay on that. for
Although
the-
if it's
one thing.
Ifrit, is it Ifrit that hits? Yeah, Ifrit's the one with the cone. So if it's Ifrit like Leviathan, we'd probably have to have one group on east and one group on west.
So I guess
Yeah.
like for that, like we could stay close in the center, or
Stay close to your healers.
stay close to your healers in the center, like basically under the boss, to easily position ourselves when we see the cast for the primals.
Yeah.
I'll
I
always
believe
position
that-
myself around D3 or 2.
Most likely for this, it's just with Titan, it's just following your part, your specific healer
And the other
party.
one is running apart.
Yeah,
And Shiva is just basically just spreading out.
yeah.
But it's a good idea to have still the light party stick together, even if it's Shiva,
Yeah,
and they can split up.
No, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, then it won't matter where we spread as long as we're
as long as we're spread.
spread, right?
Yeah.
What we could do is if it's a Shiva, the other light parties can stay on the opposite side of the arena from each other, basically.
Realistically, they don't even need to do that.
Right. I'm just.
It's safer for sure, but it's technically not necessary.
Right.
As long because we're going to be in different corners at the minimum.
Right.
And if it's for Leviathan, where we have to be really tight, we're going to be on the other opposite sides regardless.
Yeah.
We do have to, yeah.
So, as long as we're doing that, I don't think that'll be an issue.
Yeah. So I guess just the main thing, just stick close.
Just have light parties stick together.
Stick together as much as possible and just not run too far from each other. Because I don't think there's any much mechanics that requires us to be in block positions other than the icicle drops.
Yeah, and that won't happen until the actual arena changes.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, Titan seems like a real pain in the ass.
Well, there's like 3 different markers that you gotta resolve and know how to know what patterns you need to do for it.
Yeah, you have to like memorize them. Actually, I was gonna ask you, well, when we get there, because there's 2 different ones, so I just want to know which one we're doing.
I haven't really had a look at the.
Yeah, we can just get there when we get there.
I see the diagram being posted, so
Yeah, they're so
it's easy to
confusing.
read.
But it's confusing because you have to like memorize where you have to go, right? Like depending on the color, you have to figure out where you're going. And it's like,
Yeah, but like that just comes down to knowing what your color means.
All right.
mhm.
Hey, did you fix
Imminent threat averted. My
Oops.
roommate was just cooking and burnt something.
That's fun.
It's usually how it is.
That piece of toast? Nah.
Toasted? Nah.
So,
Burn it.
so we are swapping. Main tank is just involving.
Yeah,
That is the plan.
Yeah.
that's what it sounds like.
Do what you want. It's up to you guys. I don't care who starts.
Okay, then I decided that's the plan.
Yep.
I agree with that plan, so.
Man, look at Mom just freaking aggro.
Yeah.
Alright, we have Shiva. Spread. We have
I need to run over.
Bravo.
This is
Mom.
So, okay. Out, east, west,
out, and then we spread.
I'm gonna stay here so you guys can have space.
I did not see Motto.
Yeah, I didn't see you either.
I have to sprung that part.
Oh,
Oh
This is
no,
bad.
Petra.
Petrov and Xavius.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh no,
Oh,
never
which having
Easy.
I'm dead. Yep.
I was too busy
Okay,
rezzing,
then I
and he
will
was too busy
Already
glaring.
protect that one. Motto, I guess.
What?
I said that second AoE. I said I'll party protect that one.
Shiva again.
middle.
Spread, you have to get into the center.
And then I'll add all this.
Alright, so Luna goes 4.
Oh shit.
Hey there.
Spread.
I'm going this way. I'm dead anyways, but like. Oh wait, yep, there it is.
And then we would go to the safe spots. They would go to resolve, run to the boss, get knocked back away from our icicles.
Okay, make sure the line is purple.
You want the tether to be not like it's like diamond, where you don't want it to be like reddish.
You don't want that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want it to point. You want it to be a nice, friendly line.
Also, the
And then
knockback
another
hurts a
raid
lot.
wide. Shit.
That's not
No wonder this is considered a pain in the ass to heal.
Yeah, dude.
You thought 11 was funny heal? Nah.
Yeah, there's a lot of bursts going on here.
For the icicle part, I think before we get knocked back, there's a part like we go in so we can get like heals and everything and shields, and then we have to move to our positions to like resolve the AoEs on the floor.
Yeah. So yeah, after the like the stack end and the spread, yeah, there's another set of markers that's gonna have 2 safe zones opposite side of each other. You would resolve that, and then you would run into the boss after those resolves to get knocked back. You might have like a second, or you might have a second to get a quick heal off to try to survive the icicle pierce.
Yeah, if you use the knockback resistance, we can go in the middle so to get the heals first, and then we can move out without getting knocked off the platform. Unless you want to get knocked.
Yeah.
It depends on whatever you want to do.
What tickles your fancy?
Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
Honestly, like, I don't really see the necessity to knock back that. At least that's just me.
I don't think you can.
The knockback?
It was that or one
enable
during
that.
Lions you can't knock back.
You can use
I
like
just remember
the
there's
short
one you
cast
can't
and
knock
arm's
back.
length.
I know there's one push in this fight that can't be knockback immune, but it might not be that one.
Maybe. So what I usually see in Party Finder is, you know, we do the stacks wherever with our light parties, and then everybody goes middle again to get the heals and everything. And at the same time, you're using short cast, and then moving to the safe spot closer, like actually far away from the icicle. That's gonna hit you to turn it purple. And that way you're getting into position at the same time you're using short cast, so you don't get knocked off. That's what I've seen, but we can get knocked back if you rather do that, so you don't have to think about the short cast thing.
I
But
don't think
it
we'll
helps
need. I
healers
don't think we'll
more.
need short cast later, so I don't see the problem with using it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm cool with using it. It's gonna help Light and I keep uptime too. We'll stick next to her for a couple
If
more
the
seconds.
melees, then I don't get a
True.
broil interruption.
Alright. Well, even if I don't.
So you just watch where the line isn't solid.
Well, even if I don't knock back immune, I can just freaking get close and negate it completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as soon as it goes
Anyone
off,
with the gap closer can.
yeah, as soon as the knockback goes off, I gap close and I'm moving back to the spots.
You just gotta time it, huh?
Okay, we.
And I clipped it.
Titan.
Hey,
Alright, so, killer baddies, which then go. Go Bravo. Stack. There's that long thing. Get your cards out.
oh, we need to. Alright.
I'll pop this. We're missing someone from our stack.
You're good, I guess.
We're alive.
And she does not stay stuck there.
Yeah, don't forget to stick with your parties.
Okay, so do the inner cards with your party for that one.
Oh yeah, that's not too bad to heal through. As long as it's not both healing. I should be careful with how many GCD heals I use, though.
Oh, yeah. Shiva. So this will be the icy force. Stack up under the boss. Luna. One goes. 3.
No. Oh, there.
Red.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
No.
Get it. Use all these.
Yeah, this is where you go in for a bit, and then you go out, use a knockback, and then get into position.
Oh. Ow!
I just instantaneously died.
Do we need to drop our crystals in specific spots?
No. So long as you can like get far enough away from them, I just don't think it really matters.
Okay, so I shouldn't drop one in the middle.
No. I always like try to go to the sides. I think. Well, I guess what we could do is
I think I'll just stay in place.
Well,
That way everyone else can get away.
the problem is
For me.
The problem is Luna is.
Oh wait, no, it's not a safe spot.
It won't be a safe spot anymore after the first set goes off. So you have to move.
So I need to move one way or the other. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. I'll have to see where people go and hopefully not get clipped.
Yeah.
So also, if you die with an icicle tethered to you, it explodes and it deals lethal damage to everybody around it.
Oh, that's what killed. Okay,
That's
so it
what
wasn't
instantly
because
killed
Yeah.
everybody.
so it's not because I put
Interesting.
one more spot. It's because someone died. Okay.
That's an
Yeah, that's why Shiva is such a pain. If someone dies, then somebody else gets a double, or you just get wiped.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So as long as, like, I think we all have to do it perfectly
Mm-hmm.
for everybody to survive.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, this is the final raid of Shadow Breeders, so. Jesus Christ.
I think
Technically, Tower was the final raid, but
I think a tank can take like one of those, but you never know if a tank is actually gonna get it.
Yeah. Alright, what do we get? Titan.
Titan.
East. Stay. Stay in my area. Out.
Out,
North, south.
north and
Out, north,
south, so we go here.
I
Let's
got
do that.
clipped.
Ooh, I barely just said.
Stay stacked.
Ooh, okay. Not enough heals, I guess.
Nah, I clipped myself
Ah.
because I reacted too late to where to move.
Oh, dude, did you not cool down there?
I think you did get.
Yeah, that's my third yelp. Yeah, then I don't think my third one went off either. That's the three of them.
Yeah, this fight's pretty brutal on healers.
It is.
And one healer was down too, so.
Shiva, let's try this again.
Okay, so middle.
Is it always Shiva first?
Like for this part, or
Yeah, this
Yeah, I
part.
think this part with the sliding.
yeah, it's always Shiva.
Ugh.
Oh damn, I forgot Adol. Sorry.
One C.
Ah, shit. Bye. Bye, light. Bye, light.
Ooh.
Oh, you still ate it. I messed up the angle. Jesus.
Okay. I have come to a conclusion that there is something that we need to figure out.
Yes.
We need to come up with a slide angle that we're all going to take to move out from the first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Like a set spot or something.
Yeah, no, it needs to be a set direction. So here, let me move. I need a bar marker.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so let's just say C is north. And, alright, so everybody that's in my light party, come stand on this marker. Alright, so saying that Shiva's over here, which way are you going to slide? I'm going to go against the wall, always, to the left. That's going to be boss relative. So if I'm north, I'm going to be sliding to the northeast. If I'm south, I'm going to be sliding to the southwest. So I'm always going to be sliding to the left. So there needs to be somebody going in this direction, somebody going in this direction, somebody going in this direction, and somebody going in this direction, so that the circles don't overlap. So whatever the first safe zone we go to, we all need to go out in a different direction because we're overlapping. Like 3 of us went left and 1 of us went right that last time.
Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah, that's right.
So I'm always going to go this way. If Keezy always goes that way, that means if like Petrov goes this way and Rena goes this way, we'll all be safe. And that's relative. So whatever which way we slide, we'll always slide that way. So if we're, let's just say we're on the east side, I'm going to go this way. Petrov goes this way. Rena goes this way.
So facing like facing towards the boss, basically.
Yes, it's boss relative. Yeah, I'm sliding out. I will always be sliding to the left. So for that last one, when I was north, I'm going to slide left against the wall. If I'm south, I would slide... No, I would never be south. I would either be north or east. So I'm either going to slide to this way, or I'm going to slide this way, depending if the safe side's east. Or if it's an intercardinal safe, it doesn't really matter because it's always going to be boss relative. That's why there can't be a cardinal direction on that, because it'll never make sense otherwise. Make sense? So we all come into the middle, and we move to our safe zone. First ice comes down, and I will slide this way when the ice floor.
And where do you want us to go?
It doesn't matter as long as you know which way you want to go. Akizi came out this way, so if I go to the left, he goes to the right. Somebody needs to go in front of me, and then somebody needs to go in front of Kizi. And then the other side would need to replicate that.
Yeah, because I know tanks and the melee classes that have the gap close, they can gap close, and then they make room for range to do the circles. We just gotta figure out. Yeah, so we just gotta figure out which side we're sliding to, so they can just gap close, and then nobody's gonna clip you because they're going in, and then there's only another person outside with you.
Well, yeah, you could do it that way too. You could do even a left and a right, but
You just need to decide which.
Yeah, I'm always going to go to the left, and I don't know. Petrov, you're my buddy all the time, so you come to the left with me. So after the first safe zone comes out, you will always slide to the left with me, and the other two will slide to the right.
Yeah, because I'm going to want to slide out at an angle, like along the edge of her hitbox. Because you're going to slide out to the edge. Yeah, I'm going to want to get away from you up to the edge of her hitbox, away from the big semicircle AOE that's on the edge right here.
Yes, that's correct. And then that should prevent what what happened last time, because we basically three of us slid in the same direction. So, and then Luna's side is going to need to make a similar move.
Yeah, let's stick this and do that. So we're facing the boss right now. Wait,
So here, so I'm going to be here.
I suppose I'll go left as well. Maybe I should go right. That way, Solly and I are spaced out as much as possible.
Yeah, I guess you can just pick, like, Solly and Petrov are always going to slide left.
Yeah, I'll go right.
Kiki and I, we're always going right.
That way we can cover the most ground.
So based on based on the initial safe zones before you become unsafe, this is what our positions will look like, basically.
There you go. Yeah, that works. I'll be back here on this corner.
Okay. Alright.
And then, alright, yeah, that should work. We can try that out. Yeah, that's just the problem that I saw the last time, is that we have to have a set direction. Because we're all going to have that purple circle, we need to at least get out in a separate direction so that we don't stack those circles.
Right. And like it's best to have one movement rather than like multiple and try to get.
No, yeah, no, it has to be one movement. Otherwise, you risk sliding off the arena altogether. Or just downtime, because that's like a 3-second animation. You can't do anything.
Yeah. Now, in regards to like figuring out the save zones for that, like finding the initial save zone at the start of that mechanic, how do we want to go about doing that? Like, I say
that we treat it like the way that I've always seen it done is it's basically treated like brambles. Group 1 would always. Or, I'm sorry, I'm Group 2. But Group 2 would always go north to east, and Group 2 would always go west to south.
Okay. So
yeah, that's...
So Group 2 would take, like, the red and yellow markers again, I guess, and then one would take...
And my group will take purple and blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Because they'll always be across from each other, and then that way you just prioritize it that way.
Nice. That actually makes that a lot easier, then. And I won't call out the save zones just because it's going to be confusing for both groups.
Well, you could call it like north and south or east and west, but then it would be yeah. But then you could just say, then we would know which way we're running, because I would always be north or east, and you would always be south and west. Or I mean, it could be like 4 and 2. You could call safe zones 4 and 2.
Right.
But then I would know that if it's 2, I would always be running to 2 or 1 or A or B. Those are my 4 safe zones.
Alright.
You know, I've got the short end of this party.
Why is that?
I got 2 Lalas.
Hey, you have me, man. Two Makote is too long.
I mean, it's
if
just that
I
they're
were Lola,
mostly
you'd
tall
hate
over there.
it.
They're all really tall over there. Well, most of them.
Look, we can't help it. You got the short end of the stick.
We're also a lot of furries over here.
I don't know how I feel about that one, but okay.
Congratulations, Peasy. The ears turned you into a furry.
We got Papa Furry.
Alright.
Ooh.
Oh, furry.
AoE. Titan. Stacks on west side.
My,
Stay in the area. North south intercards.
There we go. Oh,
North intercards north south.
oh, that was way tighter than I thought it was going to be.
Yes,
Oh,
we have-
was that an inn on intercards?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Tank was
Okay.
Okay, I should be able to handle this. Don't worry too much about it. You guys got damage down, but
AoE.
healing.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen.
So, hey, Light, if you could do me a favor, I know that you're the one calling this, but if you could help me out, can you say inner cards in or inner cards out?
Yeah.
This, yeah, because that just helps me out. Because when you called that, I didn't know. You said inner card, but I didn't know if I needed to be in or out. I didn't, because the element was behind me.
Right.
yeah, that sounds correct.
Yeah.
AC.
Oh dear. I slid the wrong direction. My bad.
So, Matto, when your main tank, you're swapped. You're going with your
Yeah.
group.
I'm on the wrong side, but I can run over.
Sorry about that, Light.
Yeah, you're fine. We're still figuring stuff out. This is a knockback.
I have 2 of them, and I cannot resolve them.
Those crystals are gonna explode.
Yeah.
So you need to pop a knockback right there after those shards come down, I'm guessing.
Should we just be popping knockback prevention there?
Not right
Or is that
away.
not?
Yeah, not
I-
right away because it'll wear off and then you'll fall.
Yeah, give it like 2 seconds after
A
the
few
AoEs were
then.
Or like not even like 2 seconds, like 1 second, I guess.
If like a couple of seconds after the knockback shows that it's coming, because it takes a while before it actually goes off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Prog though, prog.
Yep.
And I guess I can like call like a in or an out with intercards.
Yeah, I forgot it was the inner.
Yeah, in or
Yeah,
out, intercards,
yeah.
east west, north south.
It doesn't really matter if I go into a clock spot here.
Yeah, doesn't matter. Walks up after your AoE.
I'll stand somewhere more convenient.
We have Shiva, spread. Peace.
Over here.
In.
Intercards in. Intercards in.
And spread.
I need more healing there. My bad.
Tank Buster.
That is really spicy. Shiva. I might get hit. Oh well.
Okay. Can't move twice. Okay.
Oh.
I messed up.
Ow, 100k. Woo!
It's unforgiving. To the healers, at least.
That is just quite a big knockback.
Mono nailed it.
Yeah.
Somehow, I don't know how.
She's like, it wasn't by design.
I'm just built different.
You're gonna make it to Titan.
No one can kill me except me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm dead.
Yeah. That's funny though. No one can kill me except me.
And I just got the stupid DC error.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's take our 5 then.
Eh, it's not that bad.
Yeah, probably a good moment to do that.
Ew.
Alright.
There you go.
Okay, so.
Feel like that was a training experience just to understand the experience.
Yeah. Just so we know where we getting ourselves into.
Well, I mean, the second half of that is basically a repeat of the first half, just in a different order.
Yeah.
With bombs.
Ooh. 30 HQ Night Pepper. Thank you, Simna.
And then you have lions, which is a whole nother mechanic that we'll have to practice when we get there.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh.
Lions is
Yeah.
a headache.
Well, lions is honestly, from what I've understood and everybody I've spoke to that's cleared E12, lions is the only real difficult learning curve of phase 1.
Yeah, because like there's just like so much going
It's
on.
well, it's very positionally challenged,
Yeah.
incredibly positionally challenged.
Yeah, for what it sounds like.
Oh my goodness.
But I mean that is just heck of a starting right there.
Oh yeah, that was actually Model made it to Titan.
Yeah. Somehow. Wow, killing.
That wasn't my choice, but
Destiny brought you here just to give us a tease.
Let's see. So I have the image for the Titan DS. If you want to do that one, or we can look up the Dwayne. I think the only difference is Dwayne. I think healers and tanks go east. No, they go west instead of east.
Oh, I think I see like difference. Maybe. Yeah.
Just think this one helps a little more because it actually has, you know, the class sign, so you can see which class is going where.
But does it randomly target people?
It does, but let's say I think it's always like let's say for the Titan 1, I think it's always 1 DPS, 1 tank, 1 heal for the yellow one. So
Yeah, no,
all
that part's
DPS, yeah, all DPS know that they have to go northwest. And all tanks know they have to go north if they're yellow. And healers know they have to go northeast if they're yellow.
Hmm.
I think the only one that makes it hard is the second one because I think it either because DPS usually goes south if you have a blue one, but then sometimes on the second one 2 DPS get a blue one. So whoever gets south first, the other one has to go north.
I guess like for that we can go based on clock positions.
Yep,
But then
that'll make it easier.
But then
Okay.
it could also like target the 2 northern DPS if that's the case.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, because usually what they do in Party Finder is like whoever is like closest to south, they just run there, and then the other one has to like freaking sprint all the way to north.
Yeah.
Because I think the ones that don't have a class symbol, I think they're random. Like the second one has 2 blues, but it doesn't have a class in it. It doesn't say
Yeah.
who's gonna get it.
Right.
And the third one, there's like 2 blues and then 1 orange, so it could be pretty much anyone.
Anyone at that point, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to like figure out how to resolve.
Like,
It's kind of weird. This implies that the same people are marked twice for the triangles.
Yeah. It does it like no, it's just like 3 different rounds.
and then after each one, we have to go back in the center, get healed, and then spread, and then go back in the center, and then spread.
Yeah, spread, heal, stacks, heal, spread for the mechanic. It's repeat for the 3 rounds. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to like figure out how to resolve.
This doesn't seem that bad.
Just a completely different set of stack markers. Which stack markers do you want to use, Light? It's your call. Do you want stack A or stack B? That's the set of stacks we're going to have to learn.
Is it like are we talking about like the different like?
Yeah,
for
for
this?
the... Yeah, because if you look at the... basically, you have the brain dead strat, and then you have the Dwayne strat, and the only difference between the 2 strats is how people are stacking.
Okay, I think
Pretty much, because I think the positions are the same. It's just
it's all the same. Like if you look at the very first set, you have a yellow on the west and the east, and the yellow on the north, with the oranges in between that, and then in the second grouping, you have the oranges to the west and east with the 3 yellows stacked on the top. So
like sandwiched between the 2 yellows.
Well, the thing here is the Dwayne one, isn't it?
yes, it's just a different set of stack markers that people learned. It's one of those things where you go into Party Finder and they'll say, what is it? Either Dwayne or something else. I forget what the other ones are.
It's funny to me that it's called Dwayne.
Yeah, I read it. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Bobby, like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really get why it's called the Dwayne.
Because Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I was gonna say, don't they call him the Rock? And I guess
Because
Titan's
he's
kind
the
of like
Rock
a
and
rock
Titans rocks.
guy.
So
It's quite self-explanatory.
Right, I kind of figured that, but I guess they just named it that just cause. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's rocks. It's
okay.
the Rock.
Okay.
There's no logic
Sort
to
of.
it. It's just, yeah, it's the Rock.
Yeah. Is that in of itself makes
It's like, there's no logic to it.
no logic.
It's just the Rock. It's just the Rock.
Just the Rock, yeah. I guess the Rock strat. I guess.
Yeah, it seems easy enough to get behind. It's just
It's just
Reds go
Yeah.
east-west.
And
the
I think
first
it's
two.
the one that's mostly used in Party Finder.
Yeah.
But we're doing everything different, so it's gonna be hard to do it on Party Finder if you ever try.
I don't do Party Finder. Party Finder makes me sad.
It is so frustrating. Like there's like
That's why I quit the
Lions,
first 2
Frog,
years.
and it's actually a Shiba Prog.
You know what the greatest thing about it though is that if you learn to do it a different way and then you have a sub come in, they're like, "Hey, are you using Party Finder strats?" Fuck no, we're not. Strap in, and you're about to learn some new shit.
You're about to learn everything. Everything you do is being flipped upside down.
Exactly. Solitaire, you
True.
ready?
See, that's why I can't do Party Finder anymore, because the way that we did E11 for the most part is Party Finder, but then I went in there and people were like, "Hey, are you going to be rotating this way or that way?" And I was like,
Rotating?
I rotate. I don't know.
You're like,
what you
I'm
mean."
just rotating. What do you mean?
I'm just here to be fabulous, you know. Set phasers.
What is a rotate?
You spin me right, baby, right round. I don't know. What are the answers to these questions?
What do you mean by rotate? Like what?
Oh my god.
What is the rotating?
So I haven't PF'd Eden Savage since 6 because freaking conflict
Same.
gets people and they just after like 2 wipes they just be like bye.
Conflict. The one thing that made me quit PF rating forever.
Oh, and I did learn that if you're not standing right in the middle for the diamond dust stack, if you have to slide in the opposite direction, you'll come up just a hair short.
Yeah. And fall off.
Yeah,
So
because the move distance is like a set move. You know, it's
Right.
so you have to. It's basically like a 20-meter move. You have to be just in the right spot, or else you won't. Because you can't move twice. You'll fall off. Ask me how I know. I fell off.
I witnessed it.
I watched you closely.
Ooh.
like oh god. So just stack on the boss's feet then for that. Got
I didn't notice that you noticed me.
Okay, let's just go.
Pretty hard not to.
Oh.
Okay. Settle down, you two.
Kitty bites back, huh?
Okay.
Alright. Don't make fun of me.
Oh shoot. Okay, what was the last one?
Shiva, spread after the key. West side. Run back. Enter cards out. Okay, so I can do max mana on this.
So much damage.
Tank Buster. Shiva, back on the feet.
Like globe.
Got some nice legs.
Wowee.
AC.
No.
Oh.
I forgot. I casted a spell and that rotated me.
I fat fingered.
Got this.
Did the same thing in fucking DRS earlier today and it pissed me off.
Oh, I have 2 on me. Ugh.
Wow.
Bye.
I got 2 tethers. That's nice.
Double.
Felicia called. She said bye.
That's double penetration right there.
Oh, the
Oh no!
Oh, I'm gonna hype now.
that joke's gonna be made there somewhere at some point. Might as well just get it out of the way.
If only Krim were here.
If only.
She would have definitely made it.
ow.
Yeah, Black Mage getting frisky. Eating it.
I thought I did it in time. I don't know what happened.
Okay, I did not want that. Shiva. West side. Spread. Tight east-west. Tight east-west.
Wow, it's even tighter.
That's even tighter.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh,
I need to be like right in her hitbox. Okay.
And I always keep forgetting that it's the stack and spread.
I didn't forget. I just got clipped, so I was doomed.
I just died.
Yes,
So-
I need to be in her hitbox. All right.
When that happens with the really tight little wedge next to her that way, that's like a split second to move. What are we just gonna move back to our clocks
Yeah,
immediately for that?
have to.
So
Or
Yeah,
at
at
least
the very
right
least
back in the direction
move.
of your clocks.
Yeah.
Shiva.
uh-huh.
Twice. East. Oh, wow, we just had it. Tight intercards. Tight intercards. An immediate spread.
Oh, what? I'm dead.
Yeah, it's not friendly.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Hi.
I wasn't. Yeah.
Hello, light.
Oh.
Bye. Ah, 400k.
Not for a pop field. God damn it.
Reset?
Nah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
I would have said keep going just to see mechanics, but
Yeah. That was my thought. We're
I
not.
think in the future, though, that's gonna have to be a wipe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, we're just gonna.
we're learning mechanics.
Yeah.
We're not aiming for clears yet.
Yeah, but it seems pretty obvious that a tank or a healer death is just gonna fuck
Yeah, it's
the whole thing.
kind of
It's just
bad.
gonna fuck the party.
Well, a healer isn't the end of the world, depending on how healed everyone already is. Because I can handle it if you aren't near dead at the start.
Okay, Light. I'm going to. I'm sorry, not Light. Luna. I'm gonna pop Temperance after whoever resolves first. So after the first Eva or Titan stack goes off, I'm going to pop Temperance.
All right. And give me a quick rundown of what it is.
That's my luminescence.
Okay.
Shiva again, man. She really likes Shiva. West.
That was badass.
North south out. North south out. And then it's spray.
Yeah, I should have lustrated instead of relying on X-Cog. Because you weren't low enough for it to work.
Yeah, if he takes any damage, that's the
So, like, right after that Maleficum, everybody should just stack tight immediately right in the middle. Because if we're gonna get short for Diamond Dust here, it's gonna show immediately.
Alright, remember not to cast spell after.
Okay.
And then also for this.
3-1.
Oh my god. He ends up though?
Oh.
It's like there's not enough room for me to move.
You want to move more to the left when you move away from there. So like you don't want to be directly behind him.
Oh,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to avoid.
yay, Keezy, you lived.
We did better that time.
Yeah.
Yeah, much.
We need... Xavius, you're gonna want to move towards the wall, probably, since your range. While the melee wants to try to move as far out as they can. When they slide in. Because if you move too close to them, or the other way around, you'll clip.
Okay, but
That's why
I
I'm
need to
trying, that's
determine.
why I'm moving.
Yeah, I
towards the
need to
wall.
determine which side is a safe spot, so I could just prematurely like stay in that one spot. Otherwise, I can't do that. And especially if I move a little bit more, I would. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, I would have fallen off the platform.
It's... You should only need to move once.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I move once and I end up like right where you guys are stacking, and then when I move straight, I'm already like at this spot.
You can move it
where
a bit
I
of an
can
angle.
easily.
Because I moved like kind of
Just
not diagonal, but like a slight. Well, I guess it's a slight diagonal.
Yeah, no, I didn't went diagonal. I went like straight this way, and then I hit.
Going straight's
them.
risky because you might hit the melee.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like when I hit diagonal, I'm pretty sure that I'm just gonna fall like right off
Yeah, you just
here.
have to be careful about the angle of it.
Once
Because you don't want to
Yeah.
slide off, but you don't want to be in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Xavius, that's something you kind of have to work out because you kind of what I learned is just practicing it the first few times is you almost have to rotate your camera so that you can see which way you're gonna slide because once you press the forward button, you're gonna slide in whatever direction you're facing. So I have to orientate it by my camera to know if I'm going to slide off or onto the arena.
Yeah,
I turned myself. with
I'm
my
trying to
camera.
do that without fat figuring.
Yeah, controller problems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just slide
but
and
imagine
stay
trying
on the
to fix your.
Oh god!
Imagine like trying to fix your camera and then you're using it.
I really need to precast before the countdown because my shield barely doesn't come up before Diamond Storm.
So do you want like a 20-second countdown then?
That would work, yeah.
Alright. AoE. Shiva.
Damn.
She really likes
Yep.
He's a badass. That's all you need to know.
I swear, I'm barely just outside of that. Clean. Intercart's in.
Enter in.
Spray. Nice. Thank you, Star. AoE. Start stacking. one.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Oh. I think the way we... Wait.
Accidentally right here. Heck yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Forgot the knockback. Nope.
Why was my...
Oh.
Maybe I'm too close to it. Pushing myself too close to the center for that.
Yeah, there's a lot of time before you need to pop the knockback.
CT, you have the gap close thingy, right?
Yeah.
I think you can just slide with me and then just use the gap close to get close to her, and that way we won't clip, so you don't have to move twice.
Right, but when the tank swap goes right, I'm not with you. I don't know. And then I've just been burning it for DPS uptime.
You might want to hold it, though.
Yeah. I mean, right now
Just
we're not
the
worried
one
about,
stack.
We're not worried
But
about
that's 200!
Yeah, don't double it. Don't have 2 stacks of it, but like
I know.
it might help. I don't know.
So you just want me to leap in, is what you're saying? Okay.
Well, you can like leap as the slide's done.
Who do you slide with if you're not on my side?
Slides with me.
I gave you 20 seconds.
Right, so the
Alright.
main tank will slide with your group, Ryumi, and then the off tank slides with Luna's group.
Oh,
Hopefully
okay.
that's enough time.
That may have been a second early.
Yeah, I had to cancel my cast because it was going to be a second early.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine.
It was nothing
No,
personal,
I meant
swear.
I was about to do the same thing.
Fuck. Yeah, I messed up on wildfire.
Titan. There we go. Stack. East. Stay in the area. Enter cards in.
They're in.
Stay.
Stack.
Tank plus there.
Yeah, the play there is definitely a left straight.
Make a weak. Stand up under the boss. I really need to put the eye on that. 1-3.
Yeah, that would work. Alright. Oh, next time I'll actually use my shield.
Fuck.
Thank you, Keezy.
Well, too late.
Nice. So it's not, you're not tethered to the icicle that you drop your random.
No, it's kind of random. Oh, fuck, yeah, I did that too early.
Alright, I'm still having trouble with this placement because when I move to the side and then I'm moving again, I'm already crumpled up with other people.
So I guess
Oh,
you
no,
can
no,
really
no, we're gonna
not
work
hack
this
you
out.
once you're in position.
Matt, all your raid wides are back up there, right? Mine almost are, so yours should be up again for the third AoE.
Yeah.
Okay.
On Luna's group, who's going left and who's going right?
So me and Xavius are going left. While
I'm going right with Keezy.
And I'll go right with Luna, and then I'll just sleep in. That seemed to work much better.
yeah, I was gonna do the same thing as well with Xavius go at a slighter angle like towards the wall and then get close in.
You can go
Okay.
the same way as Xavier's towards
Yeah.
the wall and jump in
Yeah, that's
too.
Mhm.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only two people that don't have that luxury is me and Petrov because we're slide. Neither one of us can reposition ourselves once we slide.
Yeah.
But
Petrov will have to
had-
move towards.
Yeah,
right?
he's got the perfect line on it. He slides basically right outside the hitbox.
Well, he
Oh
can,
yeah, see, that works.
he can
Yeah.
use he can use his teleport ability as well, as he does
True.
have that.
He technically could, yeah.
Yeah, he can do that.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to slide.
I mean,
Also
this
not-
might not be a good idea, but you can always write a targeting macro to have it take you to the boss.
If it's gonna take him like 30
Yeah,
minutes,
it takes you to the next closest edge of their hitbox.
Wasn't that what we want him to be? Because that's where my gap closer puts me.
That's where I'm going, though. I'm going to
Oh,
the
okay.
edge of her hitbox, just a little bit away from Luna. Not Luna, Solitary, sorry, Solitary.
From what my understanding with how that macro works, it puts him under the hitbox, like
Okay.
inside the boss.
I don't want that.
Yeah,
Oh, like right under it?
yeah.
I said it might be a bad idea. I don't know.
It's not. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't. If you slide there, it's actually safe.
Yeah,
Just for sliding, but then you have to move for the icicles.
And we don't really want an icicle in the center.
Oh my god, I didn't even know you guys pulled.
There's a countdown and everything.
I was looking at my phone.
But I think Petrov is fine, right? I think Savius was the one who was having
I think it's fine.
problems with
Yeah.
the lighting.
Shiva.
Ooh, 20k. I'm on an energy drain.
Peace. Red. North, south, out. North, south, out. Spread.
It works 'cause it's 2 swings. And when we swap, it swaps the debuffs we get. Won't kill us.
Stack up.
Five seconds. Yeah, I should be able to get the shields up before.
Bravo Delta.
Close to close.
Camera, I hate this game controller.
And back. Yeah, okay, right after the safe areas show up. I'm alive!
Oh my god!
I did it, but I still died because I did not have enough health.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're dead.
we're gonna have to work on I'm gonna have to work on where in that interchange of things I can drop a heal.
Yeah.
I think if we're in enough before the safes, like the AoEs go off, we can
there we go.
kill them there.
I
Oh
did,
gosh,
here we
we
go.
Oh no, bombs.
Big heal.
We don't even have everyone up. How's this gonna work?
It's not.
We're probably
not.
gonna die. I think it targets them even if they're dead.
It's just
Oh really?
I think so.
Let's
See?
see. Oh, yeah, it's totally
Xavius
does.
and I were tethered to the well, actually, we had a pyramid where it should have been, but then we also had a blue one where it wasn't supposed to be.
It was supposed to go south.
I need to look at that diagram again.
So you guys are dying on the icicles when we have the purple circles, right? Is that where you're dying from the heals? Like you
I am
were-
dying from the icicle hitting me. It does like 103k.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
what killed.
heavy hitting.
Xavius and I both took like over 100,000 damage from it, and we both only had like 30,000 health.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
because my camera angle was fucked up and I touched the overlapping AoE.
Oh, okay.
So that
I wonder
Yeah.
if that's why.
Okay, so we need to get topped off before the knockback. We need to all pick the same safe spot and get topped off at that safe spot before we distribute ourselves so we don't blast each other.
Yeah, usually people go middle and get the heals
Yeah.
and whatnot, and then move out. Because I think we do have enough time for that.
Yeah, we definitely have enough time to get like 1 or 2 heals off.
I can swift cast a Medica 3 or Medica 2 in there. That's not a problem.
Yeah, that should definitely work.
And as long as it's up, I can end Dom.
Alright, we'll try it.
20 seconds.
So after the slide out in the first set of circles, and basically when the knockback indicator comes out is when you're saying move in. Oh yeah, I can do that.
When we moving in again?
For heals.
That's it.
Yeah.
East. Spread. Tight east.
Tight card.
Tight east west. Tight east west. Spread.
Oh shit.
Oh,
That's fun to deal with. It'd be better if we were Titan.
yeah.
just-
we're just gonna have to sprint out on that because I mean, even if we
No,
use our
just as bad
cargo
with
directions-
Titan because we'll all still be on this. We'll all be on the same side and all have to stand in the same spot, then get
Yeah, that
out
was
to
the plan.
restack. So
Yeah, I
it's
think
just
that was
a
my
pain in
my
the
bad.
ass.
I had to move faster. I just forgot
No,
about
my movement was delayed.
Yeah.
Because I kind of blanked on whether it was Shiva or Titan.
I don't know. Like Matto and I both took the damage down for not getting into the side fast enough either. Before the stack even killed us.
All right. I saw that.
My issue right now is just trying to like identify quick enough. But it's kind of hard to see sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get better. That was a second too fast. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Really?
Oh, it got clipped.
Shiva.
I just want to see Titan.
West.
Oh.
Spread. Out. North south. Out north south.
Oh,
Spread.
how about the spread? Oh,
I saw you coming towards me, Miles, so I was trying to run away.
yeah, I probably put my mind on that.
Well, we're about to lose too.
Oh well. Reset.
Yeah.
We just need to work on that.
I'm sure everybody's probably doing it, But as soon as that cast bar like goes away, move. Like start your character's motion like as the cast bar looks like it's gonna finish. That's what I've been doing, and I was getting well away from it. Like,
Yeah, that's what
I was over here
usually
by
do.
the time the Shiva spread went off, and like 3 people clipped each other in the middle from moving
No
way
shield
too
for
late.
Petrov.
Yeah, we gotta move fast.
I'm fine. I got shade shift.
Yeah, we can't do shit.
Impetus would be nice to have there. Just saying.
AoE.
Stop, wait, man.
Oh, not really.
Titan.
So much CC everywhere.
Finally.
West. Stay.
Hold.
And we'll just stay in the general area. In.
Oh,
North, south, out. North, south, out.
we just stay together.
A.
That
Huh?
tank swap is pretty cool though.
AoE.
Don't you tell me.
Shiva. Stack up.
Alright.
God, that hurts so bad.
D. Bravo Delta. Bravo Delta.
Ooh, I messed up the angle.
Oh, this is-
Amphibious came my way. Yeah.
This is
yeah.
a problem. This is a major fucking problem.
Don't be near my crystal. Or Xarius.
Yeah.
Don't be near the side. You're gonna blow up. Sorry, bro. Oh, no.
I survived for once.
So yeah, there is enough time to do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not gonna survive this.
Okay,
No
so
healer.
Probably not.
Yeah, I know.
Bye
'Cause it
bye.
does at least,
Cool.
like,
That's
10K.
spicy as fuck. Like,
At least
Yeah.
10k.
At least 10k.
I'm in dust is crazy.
It really is. I need to.
so
dude, I feel
So
bad for
in
both of our
regards to
healers
the-
right now. Like, what?
yeah. In regards to all this, like, since like A and C and or 3 and 1 is basically me moving left. What happens if it's like Bravo and Delta? What should I do? Should I just move clockwise?
Yeah,
West?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
always
you still
cost
move.
relative. So
You do.
you're always going to be moving left from the safe side. So like on that last one where it was Bravo Delta,
Yeah.
you run to this, you slide, floor goes to ice, you slide out, and then you slide to the left of the safe zone. We're looking at the boss, so it's always boss relative. So
Okay,
then
I'm always
if we're
sliding right.
if we're north south, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm always sliding to the left.
So Luna's group went to D, right? So you wanted to slide north towards 4 with Light. Light would leap in so that you were by yourself. That's the safe spot for you.
Yeah.
So you follow Light to the left, and he'll jump off from where you are, and you should be fine. All you got to do is slide once and just keep shooting.
Okay.
Pew pew.
And after the floor comes back to ice, everyone run to the middle. I tested it the last time. You can run to the middle. I have just enough time to get off a Medica 2. Then right after we get done grouping, hit your knockback, and then run to the edge away from your icicle, and it timed perfectly.
Yes.
So,
Sounds like a good plan.
yeah.
Mhm.
It worked perfectly for me last time, it's just that I get hit by 3 icicles.
I don't know
not a
who
big
I
deal.
gave the
You can
shield
take
to,
it.
but you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oops. Maybe I should be potting here.
I mean, if you want to use pops on Prog, I mean, that's up to you. AoE.
No, I don't. I don't have enough of them.
Yeah.
I've been slacking
Yeah.
in my duties.
Titan. Where's West?
I'll move over.
Hang out. Get your cards out.
Oh,
Max, yeah, max.
Delay.
God, that's fucking painful. Jesus.
Imagine having to take a tank buster after. I'm just saying.
imagine having to heal the tank buster.
Imagine having to heal the tank buster. I've been addicted every single one of those.
AoE.
You guys are doing great.
We're going to talk about this later. I don't feel that my services in this relationship are properly appreciated.
We're getting abused.
I know.
See that? Under the box. Bravo Delta.
Oh shit.
Oh, that's not good.
There we go.
Alright, everybody to the middle, everybody to the middle, everybody to the middle. Alright, run away. Then run away from your ice spikes.
Ah, crap.
Dragon time.
Oh, I made it. No, there's someone's crystal exploded on me. Wow, those do 400k. Yeah, that's definitely an insta kill. Holy.
So Luna, do you think that was doable? If we can work it out.
In all honesty, I think we don't even really have to go right dead center. I think the heals will reach as long as we're max meleeing in the two sides. That is safe.
Okay, then so everybody into the boss's circle? Question? I don't know. Whatever you want to make that call.
We
To the
could
middle.
try going in the middle, but it does risk getting struck.
Yeah. I mean, if we pop a sprint here,
Think
Oh,
you're just gonna have to rely on the separate healer for each group to keep the group up.
Yeah, that's also.
hello.
What?
Hi there.
Graphical
Titan
glitch.
already?
We
see, I'm bringing death with me.
Yeah.
we can try that. So do you want to have
I
the
mean-
light potties heal? Because the problem is that if we group up in the middle and me and Luna are both dropping heals, then everybody gets both of our heals. If we're healing on light parties, then that means everybody's only getting healed by one healer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to be a huge issue.
We can try it. I'm not against it. So
I do think that if we're in max melee, the heal should breach to the other group anyways.
Like just outside of the center, AoE.
Yeah.
So have the so what you're saying is have the ice go off, move into the boss's hitbox, cast heals, and then run to your safe side.
Like be in the same.
Well, what I'm saying is when the icicles drop, there's like 2 spots where you're not immediately going to get struck by AoEs before you have to go into an actual safe spot. If you're standing in the max melee on each side, I do believe heals will.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, we can try that. We'll see if they'll reach. All right, so go to the safe spot after the ice drops, and we'll try that.
Yep.
All right, I can do that.
Has the extra 5 seconds helped you, Luna, for that?
Yeah, my shield is up early enough. As long as I cast it early enough.
Yeah, okay.
It's because deployment tactics has a 2-minute cooldown.
Yeah.
What happened to you on that last one, Remy?
Oh, well, I was dumb and I just flighted the wrong way. Like, I went the right way, but I think I was a little off by a little bit. So I was clipping the AoE. Like, it clipped me.
She's up. East. Red.
Ooh,
East here.
a little worried.
Out, east, west. Out, east, west.
Oh, east west. Oh.
I made it.
Red.
That was my bad. I should have just held back, I guess. Or left.
Whoever designed this fight must be a sadist. Okay.
Yeah, this fight is considered easier than E8, right? Like,
Well, I never did E8.
E8
That
is
fight I
worse.
know wasn't any better.
Back up. There's your third eye dislikes. Three, one.
You see here? Maybe not actually. Yeah, we need light parties.
That's pretty wide.
Oh, got my back. My bad.
I'm dead.
I got killed by someone's crystal.
Experiments.
Yeah, okay. So I am wrong.
Alright, so it's just get the heat.
So we're just gonna have our usual healers in a west east type northeast west south type situation.
So, Luna,
We're
my
going
question
middle
is-
or what?
so
I don't
my
think we're
question
going middle.
on that last one, did you have enough healing on your side?
I think we were on the same side, weren't we?
Nope. I was on the other side from you.
Hmm.
Because I was still on the north side. Or at least I believe I was. But yeah, so...
Well, I didn't really throw much out, to be fair.
I mean,
Well, how about this? How about this? Could we all run to the same safe spot? Is there enough time to do that?
We could.
We could.
And then sprint from there. So let's try that just to see if we can make it and still have enough time to spread back out. So after the ice goes off and the ice shards are tethered and you have the knockback indicator, have Light call a safe spot and we all run to that safe spot, because after that first AoE drops and we have to move out of that particular safe spot, we should pop our knockbacks and have enough time to reach the other side of the arena before the icicle resolves. Right?
Yeah, I mean, we could like run center and then go to the safe spot, all the same safe spot.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Either run to
Yeah.
the center or just whatever safe spot. Like
I'm
if
just
safe-
reiterating it.
Yeah, safe spot is 3, and we all run to 3, and then we spread out from there. Try it.
Yeah.
You'd say, like,
That-
call out
It's definitely unorthodox. I'm sure it's not the normal strategy, but
hey, we're our own
It-
aesthetic.
hey, we do our own thing.
When are we normal? Is the real question.
What's normal for us is odd for other people. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right,
We
let's
did a
try.
weird rats.
I mean, just think about how Rumi felt when she saw our sack tank strat for E10. You're gonna do what?
I was like, wait, what? You not think?
We're too lazy to do proper strategy.
Yeah.
Sacrifice.
Oh, we're gonna do this? Yeah, sacrifice the tank. Okay,
Oh.
Easy
It should be mentioned,
ticket with
it
pride.
was Easy's idea. We didn't force him to do it.
We're this far now because of it, aren't we?
I mean,
Yep.
yeah.
It worked.
Titan.
I preferred of the two.
Right.
Peace.
Yes.
Just sit here. East, west. Tight.
Oh dear.
My.
I was.
Was it because I was too far forward?
Yeah, we
I
need
think
to be closer to her.
Yeah, you have to basically be in her hitbox for that.
Like inside.
You gotta be in there.
Jeez. I thought we were close enough.
Really? Get under. I just see everyone just get behind her. It's here.
Oh no.
Oh, what?
Oh, sorry, Keezy.
And this one.
I mean, I'll live.
I won't. So go to
Sorry, bud.
So let's see here.
And then knock back. Ooh.
And then that hits again.
Tell you the same thing I would have told Prim. Wear some heavier armor.
I'm wearing the strongest armor I can get my hands on.
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Do you see these robes, man? They're the strongest you can get.
Alright, Luna, we got this. Keep me up.
I mean, look at freaking Luna. He's not wearing any armor.
Armor's overrated. Oh no, not Titan. No, not like this.
It was always gonna be like this.
I know.
Meanwhile, Solitary just stands there not giving a fuck.
That really hurts.
440k, come on!
Orange.
I'll just go this way and hang out with Light. Why am I
How are you
alive?
still alive?
That was a
Why am I alive?
That was a stat you had, right? So how did you... Okay.
I'm just gonna stay here. I don't freaking know, man.
I lived through all that.
I don't know how I lived the first one.
That doesn't
Okay.
make sense.
Okay,
So this
it's
is Pop?
perfect. It's exactly so that video that that Petrov posted is exactly what they do. So when after you do the slide floor and then you slide out, they all run into the middle and they call a safe spot. Either a safe spot, I think in the video he calls it safe spot as 2. Everybody runs to 2 and then they run out from there.
Okay.
So when the thing hits, we heal up and then run to our spots.
Correct. Yes. Yeah. You all run to the same. Yeah. They all run into the middle, and then run to a safe spot. Then after the first set of AOE's resolves, they run out from that safe spot.
For the heals.
Yes.
I still don't know how I survived that first one.
This crazy. But yeah,
There is enough time to do.
Yeah, there is
Yeah.
enough time, and we can do that. So let's do that. I'll call out for one spot to run to once we run to the middle.
And I don't think we need to sprint, right? I think we have enough time to just get there.
Yeah, we should. Yeah.
Maybe.
We have enough time.
I'm
Should.
probably gonna sprint just to make sure, but
I would probably sprint after the safe spot to make sure I had enough time to get out.
I don't even know if I'll have sprint.
Your icicle.
Because if it's east-west out. Sorry, that's a second early.
You're fine.
I've been
Not the
having
end
to
of the
pop.
world.
I've been having to pop sprint on Shiva too. If I'm on
If
the
I
side.
don't, yeah, if I don't sprint east-west out, like, I'm not gonna make it.
which part is Shiva, Solly?
The very first one where the cleave left right.
I'm just moving out, so you can stay right in the middle.
I don't want to be that guy.
Because I move out anyways.
Okay. We go east.
Hey guys.
Hi. East, west, out.
Out.
Oh, wow.
I don't have a, but you're not in a
Shit.
stack, so it doesn't matter.
I was still in that.
Think Buster. That's a hard one to.
I didn't hear out by mistake. That was my terrible hearing.
Yeah. That's alright. AoE. Stack up. Three, one.
Ooh, that's an angle.
Get in, do run two. First one I see. Run out. Back.
Oops.
Yeah, I have to run opposite of the tether. My bad. I ran toward the tether.
Yeah, it's the hit before the icicle shoot out that's deadly. Maybe I should keep my shield for that.
I think that'll work, though. I mean,
There was enough time. I just ran the wrong way.
No, but the damage that hits after the, right before the crystals actually decide to shoot out.
So yeah, the knockback damage. You see that?
Yeah, the
Oh.
knockback.
Okay.
If you want to, I can save my temperance for that phase. So basically, right after the slidey phase, pop temperance. That
I
might
just
help.
revived you to your doom.
Oh, thank you.
That is so bad! What the fuck is that damage?
It's called Titan.
So,
You big
yellow, be over here.
Ow. That's just because I didn't heal myself. I would have lived.
No, I
Wait,
think
no,
you're
I
in the
wouldn't.
right
That was
spot.
100.
well,
Holy
shit.
That's just crazy.
Well, I guess we'll clean up everything to Titan
That-
tomorrow and go from there.
That Titan AoE literally does like 140k.
We'll
Yeah, I've-
figure it out, Luna. We'll get there, dude.
You know what, Luna? I've spoken to my healer friends. Phase 1 is harder to heal than Phase 2.
What is that? Like 140k on Titans, Earth and Fury.
Dear, it'll be okay. Calm down.
Dude, it's literally the hardest fight in the game. Like, I don't know what you want.
No, it's just like looking at that damage. I barely have enough health for it. Like with even a shield is required.
Just think, we have Echo boosting us.
I know a shield must have been
Right.
required to live that.
Apparently.
Yeah,
That or it splits more evenly if there's more people up.
And I was gonna say, I could either use Addle for that, or I can use it
Well,
for diamond
mitigation's
dust.
a thing. Yeah, that needs to be
Yeah.
mitigated. That's what it is.
Yeah, I think it might be best for Earth and
Yeah, Heart of Light, or
because
if someone's up to use it.
Yeah, 'cause I think that hurts the most.
Yeah, that's awful. That like, I have not seen a single AoE hit that hard that wasn't a spiked one,
That's
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
or a wipe.
Yeah, it does a lot of damage. So I use it instead of diamond dust. I'll just use it there and see if that helps.
Yeah,
So-
Wow.
that might help out.
So a lot of stuff you guys are talking about, you just confirmed, the guys that's watching it. It's like our scholar calls the safe spot closest to him. Does spread low, the critical spread low.
Yeah,
He's the white mage, so he says I have temperance and do plenary with Medica 2, and then use plenary with rapture after the knockback damage.
all right.
So
In that
that-
case, we can have a regular countdown because I'm going to save my. I'm going to use the second shield for that
Okay.
Yeah.
instead of the diamond dust.
This is advice from like a triple legend. This team this guy is from have farmed tea. Farmed it.
Jesus Christ.
No, I was
So trust his advice up and
It's-
down.
confirming my thoughts. That's all.
Yeah.
Yep. Because that's that's what I was saying right after we wiped that. There, it's just like
Mhm.
that hits really hard.
Yeah, everybody needs to be.
Knockback.
Like, we need to be up and like topped off.
Yeah,
So
I
I'm
don't
going to save crit low for it, as opposed to crit lowing for the.
Shift.
I'll also try to throw my mitigation up if I have it.
Really,
So
and
we
I
need
have
some
a shield.
mitigation for.
Xavius
some
doesn't
mitigation
have
for Fury.
Xavius doesn't have any self shielding thing.
It should
Oh
be
yeah,
fine.
tactician, but that's
He has
it.
tactician, yeah.
Yeah,
do
that's
make
for
sure you
everybody,
have
though.
tactician for that.
When
then
have you
Fury.
been tacticianing? I don't.
I think
I
I've
have
been
no
seeing it
idea.
like, towards the start of the fight. Like I think like the first like conjunction mechanic.
We need
Yeah.
it there.
Not really.
I would tactician either either the knockback or Earthen Fury. I need it for one of them because Earthen
which-
Fury is disgusting.
Which knockback?
It's the knockback on icicles.
Oh.
It's the thing that hits you right before the icicles shoot at you,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
because that's where you guys get dropped to like 60k and just die.
Yeah.
So he'd have to use it
That's
when
a
we
good
run
idea.
to the
I
safe
like
spot?
that.
That's why I need. That's why.
That's a good call, Luna.
Yeah.
That's why the crit low is kind of needed.
Yeah.
Right, so let's plan the tactician there tomorrow as well.
Yeah. And we need.
Are we
and that
missing
way
any
we
other
have-
utility that we're not using?
Isn't Heart of Light and the Dark Knight one the same essentially?
Yeah, but we've been alternating it during the big AOE.
Okay.
If
Would
we
either
wanted
of
to
them
do
one
something
be-
different, we'd
Not
want to
for that
probably rotate
mechanic.
the reprisals.
Not for that mechanic, but would either of your mitigations be up for Earthen Fury, which comes after the mechanic resolves?
So here's the issue. Matto's reprisal will be up by then. But if he burns it, then he won't have it for the third AoE.
Yeah.
And we haven't got far enough into the fight if we're going to need it for a fourth AoE. Because I can burn mine during the third AoE, but then I wouldn't have it.
No, I'm talking about after Icicles is resolved. Because I don't really need either of your mitigations as long as we have Tactician. Because crit low should take care of the rest of the...
Alright, well then let's plan a
Big damage.
tactician there and see what happens. I don't...
Yeah, it should be
The,
fine.
the only
if I
other
have
thing would be
crit low
to,
and...
to switch up the reprisal order, right? Like, I think where we're Heart of Lighting and... what I don't remember the name of his, right, is probably where it needs to be used. But I don't know, we could change the reprisal order.
Because that Earthen Fury is brutal. Because even if we live that Icicles, Earthen Fury...
Hurts.
Mm.
I need
I
something.
don't know,
to
Matta.
mitigate
Do you
that.
want a reprisal there, and then I'll try to reprisal that third AOE?
We can try, yeah. See how that works.
Yeah, let's do that. I don't know. I don't know what else to do other than.
It's
I
all
mean-
things we can figure
Decide,
out.
see how it goes.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's another 10%
Exactly.
damage reduction. Two 10%.
And I mean, considering
Plus his shield should carry us a long way, theoretically.
as long as you guys have like reprisal and tactician, the knock.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like during the third big AOE, it would just be it's Dark Missionary with my reprisal on the third AOE, which is fine. It's fine.
Yeah, that's all good.
30% right there.
And then
Because we don't want the we don't want to throw all our mitigations out, obviously, because one, it doesn't stack well, and
Two.
There are bigger and better things to come after that.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
you know, whatever comes next, right? Matta will have his reprisal back, and Dark Missionary as well. So,
this fight.
or no, I'll have Heart of Light because he'd already. You know what I meant. Anyway,
Yeah.
Mhm.
we'll figure it out.
Just as long as you guys are like rotating those things out, you should be fine. Hopefully.
Well, we'll just have to keep figuring it out as we get further and further into the fight.
Of course.
That's
yeah.
all.
Yeah. Phase 2 is a checkpoint, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Phase 2 is a checkpoint.
Yeah, there'll be a checkpoint after we kill the first phase.
Okay. That it would have been awful if they didn't have a
It
checkpoint.
would be, yeah.
Imagine,
Dude,
oh
Shiva
my
didn't have a
God.
checkpoint. It should have fucking had a checkpoint. That cutscene was so long. Like, it was terrible.
It didn't have a checkpoint. What?
No, you would have to, like, get to the thing and then watch, like, the dragon sex every time.
God. Good thing we weren't doing it when it was current then.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
My God.
that was just crazy. Also, get out of my party, y'all. I'm leaving. I hate y'all.
Oh,
Away.
Okay, boss, whatever.
JK, I love y'all. Y'all think.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Yeah, I think it was a good night regardless, so.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was good prog.
Oh man.
my
Bye.
Bye. See you for more progress. That's insane. Also, yeah, I forgot to mention my camera is set up differently because I lost my second monitor for the time being. Not in trouble, just it got borrowed or whatever. But so I just readjusted this monitor, and now my camera is set in a different angle. So yeah, but that's all. Back for some more prog tomorrow.